Hello, my name is Nitin Pradhan, and I'm the CEO of ScaleUp USA, and I'm coming to you from Washington, D.C. And today we are going to talk about a very important topic, how to select the college major. And the reason we are discussing this is we run a program called Career Trajectory, which is a college prep program which is run entirely online and it's delivered globally from Washington, D.C. And it helps students get into really good value US colleges and universities. And we have been getting a lot of questions on how to select colleges and how to select college majors. So we'll do a separate section on how to select colleges, but today we want to talk about how to select college majors because that is a very, very important aspect. And so what I'm going to do now is actually first start off by telling you of a resource and then actually going out and talking about the topic. So we have a lot of information available on how to select, college majors at ScaleUp USA. So you can go at scaleupusa.xyz. You can click on Career Trajectory in the top menu, and then you can go to the curriculum section and check out section 6. That's the one which we are talking about selecting the college majors. So let's get started now. So in our opinion, there are really three aspects that you need to look at when you're selecting the college major. One is your aptitude, second is the opportunity for that major, and the third is passion. So let me take this one by one. First is your aptitude. Aptitude is, can you learn this topic without much difficulty? If you do not have aptitude for that particular topic, please do not take that major. You will struggle throughout the college years, and then you'll probably struggle when you're actually working because you do not have aptitude for it. For example, if you do not know how to sing well, you don't want to select a career in singing. If you cannot do photography well, you don't want to select a profession in doing professional photography. If you do not understand maths well, you do not want to get into artificial intelligence. So these are simple things that you need to know, but you'd be surprised how often people select majors where they do not have aptitude. And you yourself should be able to tell whether you have aptitude or not. You're obviously got to the 12th grade, to the senior year. You obviously know what you're good at and what you're not good at. So please don't select something which you're not good at. You will struggle throughout your life. The second thing I want you to understand is you need to select a major where there's opportunity. An opportunity comes in two different ways. Opportunity means that you can actually get a really good paying salary that you can live happily ever after you select the major and you work in the area of your major. And the second thing is that there are many, many jobs available in that major area. So there's no point selecting a major where you have significant aptitude, but there are absolutely no jobs available, or the salaries are very low, or the jobs are actually diminishing year by year. So that's not what you want to do. So you want to select ones which the salary is high, the salary is preferably growing year after year, and there are many, many jobs available. Now, how do you select this kind of major with this kind of opportunity? That's why I actually gave you the resource there at the beginning. If you actually go to that resource, you will see a number of websites and other stuff where you can actually select some of the right kind of majors. Look at what kind of salaries are available, look at how many jobs are available, look at how those growth of those jobs can take place. So that's a very important factor, and this is something which you'll have to do some research, and that's why that resource section was given to you. The third thing that I will mention is you need to have passion. Passion means, can you do this particular major, this job year after year? Is this almost your second hobby? There's no point selecting a major where you have aptitude, where there's opportunity, but you have no passion. If that happens, what's going to happen is after a couple of years of working in that profession, you're going to get tired, you're going to get bored, and you're actually going to leave that profession, and then you'll have to find another profession. So you're actually needing to do an intersection of aptitude, passion, and opportunity. Hopefully this helps you think through, how you want to go about selecting the major. Now, one of the things I always do in my presentations is to try to give you a short case study. And this time I'm actually going to give a case study of myself. I'm going to talk about my journey and the mistakes I made in selecting the majors. So first of all, after high school, I decided I wanted to be an engineer. And the only reason I did that was because my father was an engineer. And I had aptitude. I did pretty well in maths and sciences and all those kind of things. Opportunity clearly for engineering was there, but I had absolutely no passion. And the result was, after I completed my engineering, I really never used that engineering degree to do any kind of engineering work. That degree was just used to actually use as a stepping stone to do other stuff, which is not bad, but the engineering itself never got used. And then I decided to do MBA business management, and I actually specialized in marketing. And here again, I had very good aptitude. I did exceptionally well in all the entrance exams. I clearly saw opportunity in business management. You can see lots and lots of very high paying jobs, and I clearly had passion. And as a result of this, my entire career throughout my life has been built around business management to actually help grow divisions and companies and products and services. And I've done that very, very successfully because this has been a passion of mine. I spend tons of time helping people actually grow their businesses. That is where I make my bread and butter. So again, here's where all the three things actually met, and I did exceptionally well. And then, of course, after my MBA, I decided I wanted one more degree. So I came to the US. I had a full fellowship. And so I decided to do MS in accounting. Again, why MS in accounting? Probably because at that time I thought that I had an engineering degree, I had a marketing degree, maybe I should get a finance degree to sort of holistically complete out my educational experience. I didn't really like accounting. I don't think I really had big aptitude for accounting, but I took it anyway. I was on a fellowship. I did actually well in the courses, but I don't think I really had aptitude for it. The opportunity clearly existed. Passion clearly did not exist. And as a result, throughout my entire career, I have really not done any kind of accounting work, even for my own businesses. So that's my story. So now I want to actually spend some time just talking about the resource, because you're going to need that when you're actually going to apply to colleges. So give me 2 minutes. I'm going to stop this video. I'm going to go back and actually check out that video where the resource is, and then I'm going to explain what you need to do. So hopefully you can see this. This is our website called scaleupusa.xyz. This is where you need to go. And we do a lot of stuff here. It's very interesting stuff. You may want to check it out. If you want to see the programs that we actually run, we have those programs here. So you can actually look at those programs here. Pretty interesting programs. But what I want you to focus on is this career trajectory program. So this career trajectory program, I want to give you a little bit of history here. We started this career trajectory program, somewhere in 2018, 2019. And the whole goal was to actually provide a high value, low cost program for high schoolers to get into value US colleges and universities. And typically what happens is there are very good college prep programs for the rich people, costing $3,000 to about $40,000 a year. But if you're middle class, or if you're not earning that enough money, or your parents are not that rich, then you can't really afford for that. And we thought that was unfair, and so we created this program. And originally we priced it at about $500 a year. It did very well, but a lot of people said, hey Nitin, can you actually reduce this price? And so over a period of time, we reduced it to about $300 a year. And then something interesting happened. My father, who was very much involved in education, actually talked to me one day and said, Nitin, this $300 is too high. Can you bring the price down? And I didn't really do anything at that time, but unfortunately, a year and a half later, my father contracted COVID and he died. And when he died so suddenly, it actually upset me a lot. And I would often reflect to all kinds of wise things that he mentioned. And one of the things he had mentioned was, Nitin, drop down the price of career trajectory. And so I decided that while I didn't do it when he was alive, in his memory, we'll try this out. And so we dropped the price of career trajectory. So now we have actually got the price substantially down. We have a monthly program for about $9 a month. And the program, this entire career trajectory program, can get completed in a month's time. So technically, you could join this $9 per month program, and you could complete this entire program in a month's time. And then, of course, if you need more time, you can always do more. It's a subscription program, so you can continue renewing the subscription. Actually, the subscription renews by itself. You just need to stop when you don't need it. And then we also have this 6-month program at $49, and we also have a 1-year program at $74. So these are prices we are trying out. We are not sure whether we can afford them at these prices, but we are trying it out in respect for our parents, and especially seeing that the COVID situation is still impacting. So check it out. If you like it, you can always buy it. Now, what I wanted to do was to actually show you the curriculum and actually get to the point where we are discussing college majors. So this is the curriculum. It's all video based. The first section talks about the mistakes that typically students make. I'm not going to go through each of the sections. You can actually look at all the sections here, but this is the section around optimizing college majors. This is a very important section. So here's the basics of what we are talking about college majors. We have a lot of discussion here, similar to what we have been having here. But then we have resources, resource 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 5 resources which are going to help you to get into the right direction. I would encourage you all to actually check these resources out. It's only $10. We don't make really any money on it, but we try to break even on it. So this is not something which I'm sort of suggesting because I'm going to make a ton of money off this, but we are just trying to break even. So this is something which you want to look at. And then there's some very interesting aspects in that. How do you really create a personal brand so you can differentiate yourself in colleges? How do you address standardization tests? Not very important in this case in COVID era because tests have become optional in most universities. How do you really select the best colleges? There's a whole host of discussion here. Then, of course, we have a couple of admission workshops that we did, which are very popular. And then we actually have some data on how do you find the right admission data so you can plan properly. And then finally, we have, how do you secure financial aid? And then this is a very important section which you have, which you also might like, which is really creating a strong college application, step-by-step process of how do you create a strong college application. Now, one of the things I will mention here is that, what I have found is that most students do not have the resources to find a really good college prep program and actually work on it. Those programs are really costly, between $3,000 and $40,000, as I mentioned. And it's not necessary that you actually pay that kind of money and you will get that attention. So that's another problem with it. And so what we have done here is we try to get this at a very low price. Again, the objective of this program is not to make money. It is, of course, to actually break even so we can keep on continuing and expanding this program. So if you like it, share it with your friends, share it with your family, do take it. And of course, do select the right major, make a lot of money, be happy, and actually share your wealth with others. Thank you so much.